Hi, this is Tanya C, and I wanted to share with you today a little bit about how to use one link to be able to share and still be able to track how many views you have on your link. And this is an alternative to setting up a new contact each time to be able to track that particular contact. So I'm at the main Shuffle. I've opened my Shuffle app. I'm in my main card here, my ERC card. I'm just going to tap my card. And when you tap it, you've got your menu where I'm going to create a campaign. It's 5 down, campaigns. Tap that. And then we're going to I don't have any campaign set up at all on my ERC card. I'm going to create a new campaign with the plus sign at the bottom. And when I name it, I'm going to call it what it is that I'm going to remember it by. So I am going to use the example that I'm going to a networking event today. And so I'm just going to date this networking and put today's date. I can add a description if I want, but I don't need it because that's going to give me enough reminder. Other settings here is that you can receive notifications when someone sees your card to receive an individual, like every time one person sees it, you'll get an email notification, or you can change it to daily and create that however you want. I'm going to leave mine on individual and do the check mark to hit confirm. Let's talk about lead capture. What does this mean? On lead capture, when you turn it on, you can see that we're going to be asking for information from the individual person that's viewing our card. And that is going to go directly into your Shuffle contacts when they input it. Again, we have notification option here where I'm going to leave it on individual, but you can change it to a daily summary if you want. You can choose where you want your lead capture to appear, and I'll show you how it looks as a pop-up. I think that's going to be the most logical way to do this so that it gets somebody's attention right away when they open up your card. And then the lead capture title is what your recipient will see to request information. So I'm going to say, please leave me your contact info. So automatically it's going to have a default in here for first name, and we're going to click add custom field. And the easiest thing is to just create your own custom field by naming it what you want it to be. So I'm going to ask for an email address and then click save. You can add in here another text field to type in that you want their phone number. And then click save. So I have created the lead capture section. I'm going to hit check mark at the top right. And then I'm going to go ahead and add this campaign to my card. When I do this, it creates a link here where I can copy the link just as you've done before to share your card. Or if you're in the meeting or walking around talking to folks, you can also share the QR code where they can scan it. So I'm going to copy the link here, and then let's see what it looks like when our recipient opens up our card. You can see the pop-up comes out. So I don't have this as a mandatory thing where they have to fill it out, but it kind of looks like that they might. But you can see on the bottom, they could just hit cancel if they didn't want to fill anything out. But let's say we're going to have them do this. So I'm going to get, we're going to call him Fred, and I'm going to add some info here. And then submit, and then we're going to agree. And then submit. So now, thank you, information's been sent, and they can continue to see the card as normal. Now what happens on your end is, let's go back into your Shuffle app here. We're going to go back to our main screen, and in your activity, two things have happened now. You have received an email to your main account that says you have a view, but when we go into our activity on our card, on our Shuffle account, we can see that someone viewed my card. The blue alert says someone viewed my card campaign. And then also new contact Tanya received. That was from before, I think. I've been playing with this a lot, so let's go back into my cards here. Let's go to my ERC card, and I'm going to look at the activity on this card. And here you can see that 1 minute ago, Fred entered his information, and when I click on Fred there, it's all the information that was input by him. And now I have the opportunity to see who viewed my card, and the more people do that, the more obviously new contacts that you'll have. So that's a simple way to just share one link to have multiple contacts enter their own information rather than you doing it. Or if they don't want to, you can at least see that there is activity happening on your card and people are seeing what you're sharing. So hopefully that was helpful and you've learned a little bit more about campaigns and lead captures. If you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to me anytime. Have a great day, and here's to your success.